Lord, you are good. Lord, you are good. Oh, Lord, you are good. Lord, you are good. Jesus. Jesus, you are good. Jesus, you are good. Jesus, you are good. My God, you are good. You are good. Lord, 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 you are good. Jesus, you are good. Oh, you are good, Jesus. You are good, Jesus. You are good, Jesus. You are good, Jesus. You are good. 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 Lord, we thank you for you are a good God. Jesus, we give you praise for you are a good God. Oh, thank you. Oh, thank you, Jesus. Oh, thank you, Jesus. Oh, thank you, Jesus. Oh, thank you, Jesus. Oh, thank you, Lord, for you are a good God. Oh, thank you, Lord, for you are a great God. Lord, we worship you. Lord, we worship you. Lord, we worship you. Lord, we worship you. We say thank 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 you. The Lord that has control over everything on earth. Oh, we give you praise. Jesus, we give you praise. Jesus, we give you praise. Jesus, we give you praise. Oh, thank you, Lord. Oh, thank you, Lord. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Good God, mighty God, we worship you. Adonai, we worship you. Oh, great I am that I am, we worship you. We say thank you, Jesus. We say thank you, Jesus. For there is none like unto thee, O God. There is none to be compared unto thee. Oh, thank you, Jesus. Oh, thank you, Jesus. Oh, thank you, Jesus. Thank you, Jesus. For you are the God from beginning till the end. You are the God who is mighty. You are the Almighty. Oh, we give you praise. Jesus, we give you praise. Jesus, we give you praise. Jesus, we give you praise. Thank you for the dimension at work, for your dimensions at work. Thank you for always coming through. Thank you for always coming through. Thank you for always coming through in our nation. Lord, we worship you. Lord, we worship you. Lord, we worship you. Lord, we worship you. Jesus, we say thank you. Jesus, we say thank you. We 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 thank you, Lord. We thank you, Lord. We thank you, Lord. We thank you, Lord. Oh, we say thank you, Jesus. 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 Oh, thank you. 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 Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Lord. Thank you, Jesus. Oh, Rabina Barosa Tifenete. Lord, we praise you. 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 We praise you, Jesus. We say thank you, Lord. We praise you, Jesus. We say thank you, Lord. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh, Kabina Barusati, Frende Dosati, Embrato Arasu Selende Fretikabai. Oh, thank you. Oh, thank you. Lord, we are grateful. Jesus, we are grateful. Jesus, we are grateful. Oh, Jesus, we are grateful. Oh, Jesus, we are grateful. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you for your supernatural dimension at work in this nation. Oh, Lord, we praise you. 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 Oh, thank you, Father. Oh, thank you, Father. Oh, thank you, Father. Oh, thank you, Father. Thank you, Jesus. 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 Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Lord, we thank you. Lord, we thank you. Lord, we thank you. Lord, we thank you. Jesus, we give you praise. Arabi Bambo Suasande. Oh, thank you. Father, thank you. Jesus, thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Lord. Thank you, Lord. Thank you, Lord. Thank you. Thank you. Abila Braso Sembenende Shitalika Barande. Orandi Brazuzelete. Oh, we thank you. Lord, we give you praise. 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 We say thank you. We say thank you. We say thank you. We say thank you. We say thank you, Jesus. We say thank you, Jesus. We say thank you, Jesus. Harabina barusa sende fratu tekiata. Sambele brafe fusus helenda arandi baratua. Embrako sikande fratike tenti kabali handa faru. Salea barua sande freto rondo fretekila baruasa. Asabi babelem barua babimboro tuatai. Membebebende elemba arwa fenen fresosila du antikilianda bai. Oh Jesus. Oh great God. Oh Jesus, oh great God. Oh Jesus, oh great God. Oh Jesus, oh great God that you are. You good God, you great God, you good God, you great God. We say thank you. 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 Hatu tu fene feru sali parande. Mambilambra zuze venende. Sabaranda brozosoto te helembra tika papiko nomba te kalifi. Saibram rosso swalande kretevelihe. Sapape pro rosso swatae. Mehendem frontorus swalande kali. Sapaparate parande prokorekete. Embraziza di dafaruanandeshika kila brazuze. Oh, kwa kabi kusan sende feledis kabambele tai frende kila. Embratoro baba benzuza halinda frati kelede. Ipa abilamba ratwate zazelende kelekete ya. Oh, ahem tu fele swapa bihe. Marapa pepo poka papa ruapa pepoe. Maratia parusa si hende frato sasia. Jeke kaparate kebe. Oh, rahatu karande baru zanzeliata. Jepepeti kaparande brapapapapam. Embrapapapapapapap boy. Embrapapapapapap. Membra kurutu kutu zuzalinta felia. Satatapapapa. Arapapapepo kambroko be. Embroswa sandi farute nende pilatus kazente. Mesusa aliba alemba alihamba. Membro fetua tante elokrosos yodo. Oh, thank you, Jesus. Oh, thank you, Jesus. Oh, thank you, Jesus. Oh, thank you, Jesus. Jesus, we thank you. 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 Antu turusu sadi kabanambe ruate velia. Mabarati baranduzazia de felende shidai. Membrete keli kabaraba bimboro sosoto vilande keledia. Shapa pali hamba rua pembe rua papembe kwa kapaku karete. Marua satete limba rua tandi rua tambroto zosokoto. Shapa pepo kapranda broko kaprasekite. Urati tambi nombre susilanda fretia. Oh, sabilam barute te felen finam frazusete. Lord, we are grateful. As an individual, we say thank you. As a nation at large, we say thank you. Oh, thank you. For the Lord is good and his mercies endures forever. God, you are good. Jesus, you are good. Jesus, you are good. Jesus, you are good. 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 Apepo romene baranzi varianteliado. Sahambila kabarande brato verene krususutukutukbe. Enkabaliamba arwateto sabalabe. Embroso solo do roto bikabarande proto. Sababa pipo roa papa pico parande prokoto. Freso salitaina. Oh, we we are grateful. 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 I kato to koroti kabaraziandeli. Masatete ti kaparande baruate zosoto koto. Hapapelembra to rono fergeregade dua baranda plazusekete. Asatete elimbaru te frendo. Arabi bombre osi katia kali ekede. Satate palia papam perote berende beruakaba. Embroso soto oroti kande felete. Azaba papa papa rua papa kaparate kete kete. Hai tumba rusa seli himbarandi baruasadi. Shika pika baboi kaparande prososobi. Oh, thank you, Jesus. Oh, thank you, Jesus. Oh, thank you, Jesus. Oh, thank you, Jesus, for what you are set to do again in our midst tonight. Lord, we say thank you. Lord, we say thank you. We give you praise. 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 We give you praise, Jesus. We give you praise, Lord 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 Jesus. Oh, mahambi susila hande frete e kapilambarata. Mambila braduza zititentita ituarande krososopete. Akapi kambarate barande barodo bele beruza zinabeletia sasiata. Emfa finum farutiata berezebre guana. Satete baru pam pembroso swata. Oh, kaiko fenendo osilaharati barande prososoto. For this is great and marvelous. Oh, Jesus, do that which only you again can do in our midst tonight. Do that which you alone can do again in our midst tonight. That which you alone is capable of doing. Do it in our midst again tonight. Do it again in our midst tonight. Do it again in our midst tonight. Do it again in our midst tonight. Like never before. Like never before. Like never before. Like never before. Jesus. Ayaparo sande ele barate. Zapa pimboro to zuzante ele kaitabia. Zapaparo pepembro soto kuate. Zapaparo tenem veruta azazete. Sapapa pepoi kabarande proto. Arusa sindi frete keliakabia. O sababali barande brozosoto likaliada. Kaparua kapepe. Marua sandi fedeveli. O sadabadi barunende frezuza. Ipapepo swantati helefra tu keletia. Jesus, we thank you. Jesus, we thank you. For in Jesus' mighty name we are still giving thanks. For in Jesus' mighty name we are still giving thanks. Oh, the Bible says in the book of Thessalonians, it said, in all things give thanks, for this is the promise of God in you through Christ Jesus. Can we appreciate the name of the Lord again in the next minutes and say, Lord, thank you for what you are set to do in our nation. Lord, we thank you for the manner of approach you're coming in. Jesus, we say thank you. Lord, we say thank you. Lord, we say thank you for the manner of approach at which you are coming into our nation. Oh, Father, we say thank you because we know the Bible says the earth is of the Lord and the fullness thereof, and all that is in the earth, it's of the Lord. It is of the Lord. It is of the Lord. What the Lord God is about to do, what the Lord God is set to do in this nation, He has everything in record. He has them all in record. He has them all in record. He has them all in record. Jesus, we say thank you. Adonai, we say thank you. Oh, our Father, we give you praise. Our Father, we give you praise. We give you praise. We give you praise. We give you praise, Jesus. We give you praise, Lord Jesus. We give you praise, Lord Jesus. We give you praise, Lord Jesus. Ayambarusati etemfenianta ariaba. The Bible says, and when ye shall agree in a thing, yes, when we all shall agree in a thing, it shall be established. For the past weeks, for the past couple of months, we made this place an altar whereby and then we decree and then we agree in things. The Bible says, and the heaven and the earth shall bear witness. Shall bear witness. Shall bear witness. Oh, Father, we say thank you. Thank you, Jesus. Thank you, Jesus, for the manner of approach. Thank you, Jesus, for the dimensions. Oh, thank you. Jesus, thank you. Jesus, thank you. Jesus, thank you. Lord, we give you praise. Lord, we give you praise. Lord, we give you praise. We exalt your holy name. 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 We say thank you, Jesus. 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 We say thank you. 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 Oh, 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 thank you. Father, we give you praise. Hayabaru Sunday. And Toti Kabilambra Suzebeli Hando Sasiati. And Braku Ofreka to Sasi and the Electra to Asa. Orati Tapina Barosasi Defiliana. Mansai to Tekilambarute Sapala Parande. Oh, Jesus. Father, we say thank you. 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 We say thank you. We say thank you. Ahati tato. Ambara sendefloto. Satila barina barwata. Jesus, we are grateful for the woman you have become. Aparo atento sia sandesita. Jekepe kukamba atembelia by paratimo wasandi efreteto kia kapiloto shashinde. Oh Jesus, just the sheets. Ipaporo to a Sunday ete kukai. Meteli kabarante susa zetete. Embababai. Oh Jesus. Oh Jesus. Oh, Shanda da 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 da. Kababarutane bazuse. Ezote te 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 te. Epaparunte fenezuza. Ura kia bambrusuza. Mande fete do sabila brasuzeli. Oh, Father, we praise you. 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 We give you thanks. We praise you. We give you thanks, Jesus. We praise you and we give you thanks. We praise you and we give you thanks. We say thank you. We say thank you for what you have done in time past, for what you are doing, and for that which you are set to do again in our midst tonight. Jesus, we give you praise. 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 Arasida benem barati kodo. Jepe boatu karanda brazuzeli handa finam feroto. Asabi bambi kwa parate brozobinante elefida. Ifra koro kumberesa si hadua. Shai bambele tembelia papa parabebe. Ora papa pico barati kabalinka brazuzekete kete benen tekeleta. Oh Jesus. Oh Jesus. Oh Jesus. Asatito. Embraso sanko fuenteti. Oh my God. My God. My God. Oh Jesus. Yes, Lord, you are good. 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 You are good. Yes, you are good. 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 Jesus, you are good. Jesus, you are good. Jesus, you are good. Jesus, you are good. 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 You are just so 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 good. Towards us, we say thank you. To this nation, we say thank you. 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 Oh, Father, we bless you. Father, we bless you. Father, we bless you. Father, we bless you. For the earth is of the Lord and the fullness thereof. Oh, we bless you, King of Kings. We bless you, mighty God. Oh, we bless you, Yahweh. Lord, we bless you. Lord, we bless you. Lord, we bless you. 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 Oh, Jesus. Blessed be the name of the Lord. I tatu kepele tu sasiade embrato ruata embaba baru kenem brazuzelete beliata sapapi mpali afarana duzesetia. Oh Father, mantia tokele parasiate. We bless you, Jesus. Haya di mahante faruate embaru sase elibratu keriata jeke kuka baba baba. Oh atoria sande eliata mande kela baruate. Oh shatati kababa mambra tu sesitati titi kepepepe embre pepo roka barande keletenti kaku sate kepepo kabai. Oh Jesus, we say thank you. Jesus, we say thank you. Jesus, we say thank you. I ko afaru senete dikabai menta alikabaru ate susate mesheketeli akabaru ate babaru apembo susa ezate kukabamba kete lifafinon tozu to kaikalia retete bipampi la prasuze mansiato keli kabrande susa setete pete pedu kaparapate embaba para paporo tuasande esia tatu keke tu kai makapapali akafrendosa. Oh Jesus. Oh Jesus. Oh Jesus. Oh Jesus. Oh Jesus. For this reason, the Son of Man is made known, that he may defy the work of the devil. I Jesus, we thank you for the gift of you. Lord, we are grateful for the gift of you. We are grateful for the gift of Jesus. For the gift of Jesus. For the gift of Jesus. Ashata barande bai. Ebabaru sasiande. Eshata takila babaru dofere. Baba Suzekete and the Kaya Zaika Koso Tokutua and Baba Balapate Parin the Paruada and Barabatura number Suze Fene Mendoa from Tusayan and Corisele Baba Babalada She O Atua Sande Kelepe Mapari and the Pariada. Yeshua tatatakata kapa babaru kapa baba ambia ba Isuse helembatu esha itakuri esha baba 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 apa tena faruja mahandi faruja embai Oshate Sheba Arwate Bresuza Mahandi Fratu Keliata. Jesus, we give you praise. Jesus, we bless you. Oh, thank you, Father. Oh, thank you, Father. Oh, thank you, Father. Oh, thank you. Oh, thank you. Oh, thank you. Lord, we praise you. Lord, we praise your holy name. Lord, we praise your holy name. We say thank you. For this nation is yours. For this name, as we call a name to reckon it. In the name of Jesus. In the name of Jesus. Oh, Katis Kabai. Ambasuzeli Tabeli and Barati. Satata Kila Kabai. And Baruta to says Mhandi Fratuza Silatia. Oh, Jesus. Oh, Jesus. Oh, Jesus, we give you praise. Lord, we say thank you. Oh, Lord, we say thank you. Lord, we say thank you. Lord, we say thank you. For in Jesus' mighty name we are still praying. For in Jesus' mighty name we are still praying. This morning we are going to be laying emphasis on the revival fire. The Bible says, oh, how long that this fire may spread. Oh, how long that this fire is already consuming them. Oh, how long that there is an evidence. That there is an evidence. Can we pray? Can we pray for the evidence of this fire? The evidence of this fire, it can be at work. There is proof. The Bible says, and this sign shall follow they that believe. They that believe in the name of the Lord. These signs will follow them. Can we pray this morning? Can we pray this morning? Can we pray this morning? Asati bili barando fresusa. Shandia kai kubarande beru sandia de fereti. Intatuate to kabarande brasuzeli hada. Sabapipam peluha baruatende fezezulita antelia. Raiko Rutus wasandeli kaparande bisaziate. Sebelen baruate berusasiate. Zeketoi kabababa. Hembra baba baba marande. Urahande basuzekete. Satatati papi boruto. Mente kwa kaprususikate. Zatatuai. Hembaru kabababa. Kababuru zuzutu venante. Shahitu sabinam beluta fena. Maliata balianda alihambaruata. Oh, faithful Father, we thank you. Faithful Father, we thank you. Faithful Father, we thank you. For you truly not lead us astray. You lead us in the right path. You led us in the right path. We are grateful. Jesus, we are grateful. Jesus, we say thank you. Jesus, we say thank you. Oh, Father, we thank you, Lord. We thank you, Lord. I go bao sandeti. Mahandi barute friendo sashiati. Sheke baruka na baruta sisa. Oh, Father, thank you. Mahandi falia. There are many things that Thanksgiving does. The way you approach God's mercy. The way you approach God's throne. The way you approach God's people. The way you approach His altar. These are certain things, but they carry significance. They carry significance. Oh, Jesus. Evidence of your evidence of your presence. We know that the Lord God is the one in charge of the nation. He is the controller of the universe. He controls the universe. He is controlling the universe. Jesus. Asute kubarande sasiate. Avanante lukabaro sasiate. Efreto kababimbo susa alita. Zembele tebelu ababa. Mambrate vozo soto koli mkaba. Zepepepe bokaba. Mebeberu kabaruaza. Oh, Jesus. Akadio. Anko akasukete. Shapapalia papa melite. Marasu selia kai kaba kabababe. Oh, Jesus. My God. Oh, my God. Arotene barwasa. For we serve a God who never fails. For we serve a God who is true to His word. For we serve a God who keeps promises. For we serve a God whose word never falls to the ground. Let it show, let it be an evidence. Let there be an evidence, Lord. Let there be an evidence, Lord. In the name of Jesus. In the name of Jesus. In the name of Jesus. Holy Spirit of God. Let there be an evidence. Let there be an evidence. An evidence. An evidence. An evidence. An evidence, Jesus. An evidence, Jesus. An evidence, Jesus. Holy Spirit of God, Holy Spirit of God, Arandina baruza zitenti fafinansu seliata. An evidence that this fire can become contagious. An evidence that this fire is contagious. An evidence that humans, that everyone in this nation, the United States of America, will receive the fire of God. An evidence that age will not be a barrier to what the Lord God is said to do in the life of an individual. An evidence that will put an end to anything that seems to be a limitation. Evidence is gonna full everywhere. Oh Jesus, oh Jesus, oh Jesus. Arusi kabenembratia, sande belebera fanfeliata, rapapikumbarute zezeliata, sa ikukukukapapai, ekapaparukabai. Oh, Rasusi Namvrete. Jesus, 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 Jesus. What another manner of approach. What another manner of approach. You're faithful God. You're faithful God. You're faithful God. You're faithful God. Akapukenebe. Maras Isabelle Maruta Zapati Ambe. Oh Jesus. Oh Kakia Kabina Barute Nefelosati. E Fafino Feruta Arati Kabaranzi Aseteliata. Shai Combra Ufrecos Sande Elepetenti. Ita Tatita Tuarande Brazuzekate. Azantente Ruka Barati Barbasa. Oh Jesus, Lord, we give you praise. 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 The rate at which revival is coming. Antuate Fresu Salihanda Barate. And Shadia Kaparwata might still be little, It has been an amazing experience in the name of Jesus. Oh Father, we bless you. We bless you through the word. We bless you through prayers. We bless you through our giving. Oh, we praise your holy name. We praise your holy name. We praise your holy name. Oh, Shatabalikaba. Membra Susate. Finanto Kepresuza. Oh, Shapabi. Mahandi Kabra Suze. Kabarute Neberuza. Masate. Yeah, papa boy. Ah, Jesus. Ashate to papa Joseph. Embarate. Ababo Susahane. Oh, Mahandi Falasa. Ah, Jesus. Jesus. Once upon a time, Kobe. Hey, Father, we thank you. Father, we say thank you. Jesus, we say thank you. Jesus, we say thank you. We bless your holy name. We bless your holy name for what you are doing in the life of individual self, in our life as individual, for that which you are doing for our nation, the United States of America. Oh, we bless you. Lord, we bless you. Lord, we bless you. Lord, we bless you. For all this we acquire is by your strength, by your mercy. Mabibusu sinamba wata tiakane. Salibarun de frezusi lihanda aratia kabi. Ekwa paparu kene frezuzali ati. Shabi pambele tembenem do faruasa zelendi ilikita ikwata. Oh, we say thank you. Lord, we say thank you. Lord, we say thank you. Jesus, we give you praise. Jesus, we give you praise. Jesus, we give you praise. Asande kula barande. Sabarati mbaba ambarat. Membra kuasande kialatu. Enkaba babai. Masati lambaro asande fe. Oh Jesus. Oh Jesus, help us. Help us with the truths in your word. Help us with the daily truths that we need. The daily truths, the weekly truths that we need. That will eliminate every evil plan and every evil thought in this nation. Oh Jesus. Ifa fenombra zuzeli katai. Mesha tete kabai. Abahua pempro sosoto felenti kabila. Oh Jesus. Oh Jesus. Ah, Holy Spirit of God. Arapi pape posu sandiate. Mambelete kila parante kura papo sosiate. Ezebebebelebeteki paparande brakuara suate. Enkafre tuta tiki la kaba. Ebrazuseli handa fila. Oh Jesus. Oh papi bape pozuzande elebenekete kelitapa bariata. Aratu zasindi bradua sasia. Oh Father, for you are good and your mercies endures forever. Yes, you are good. I repeat, you are good. You are good. Oh, you are good, Jesus. You are good, Jesus. You are good, Jesus. You are good, Jesus. We say thank you for your nation that you are representing your fire in. The nation you are representing your fire in. Let it show, let it show, let it show. Let it show, let it show, let it show, let it show. To si sambelia kabarande brasuze. Embaliata bibambo susutuate kabrande fe. Ifafa to kabai. And kaba mpoko apasusekote. It to come out. I go fenne swata. Sete tepelu kabai. And enjoy. Ishada baba baba. Brako mbarati barusesete. Ejati adu baba. Oh baba. Mahandi falwate. Embarusa sindi falwate. Ejati. Ezeke kukabi. Ukiba akababa. Nemoswati definanto. Yes, Jesus. No, don't come. Oh, Jesus. Asita to take a little. Oh, God is good. God is good. There is none like unto thee, O Lord. There is none to be compared unto thee. Oh, Father, we say thank you. Father, we say thank you. I combra susekete. Ifa filambe ruatabalianta arasusekete. The kind of gifts which our God deserves is thanksgiving. Is thanksgiving. Is thanksgiving. Jesus, we say thank you. 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 Oh, we worship you, Lord. We worship you, Lord Jesus. We worship you, Lord Jesus. We worship you, Lord Jesus. Oh, Baya Basuzekete. Enkabarande Brazuse Setete. Ah, Father, we worship you. Father, we worship you and we bless you. Oh, Kakwa Baba Bakaba. Amba Homoku. Nkafino Ntuasage. To Baba Amba Baba Bakaya. Embrakuzati to Anandus Yasati. Embraku Baraku Asasi Ketekelikaba. Oh, Father. Jesus, Father Jesus, Father Jesus, we thank you for being an awesome Father, for being a good Dad. Oh, we worship you. Lord, we worship you. Lord, we worship you. Thank you for your power. Thank you for your strength. Thank you for your word. Thank you for power, for strength. Hey, Jesus. Thank you for the word. Thank you for the word. Thank you for the grace to pray tonight. Lord, we say thank you. Lord, we say thank you for a time. Oh, shut up, and society laughing. Jesus, 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 Jesus. Asikai Kombraku Sekete. Lord, we praise you. Lord, we bless you. Ah, mighty God, we worship you. For in Jesus' mighty name we are prayed. For in Jesus' mighty name we are prayed. Good morning this morning. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. It's an honor again and a privilege for you all to join us in another time of prayer. And I pray that the Lord God whom you have come to seek, He would answer you in the name of Jesus. So yes, also a privilege and opportunity that leaders will become under Barusacity. Jesus, help us to build. Help us to build. Help us to build the next generation of leaders. Lord, help us to build the next generation of leaders. The next generation of leaders. Soon Jesus will be taken up to the sky. When He being taken up, what would our responses be? What would our comments be? What are we going to say concerning the way of our lives here on campus? Oh, Father, help us, Jesus. Help us, Jesus. Everyone in authority, those below authority, those that are just going to do it to better, Papa. Holy Spirit, don't come. And Tiato Barasiba. Member Kufra Tusate. Esati kubaba kababaro kana baro ase e babaratia. Jesus. Masinta friata arati babeko susandekelia. Father, we bless you. Jesus, we worship you. Oh, thank you, Father. For in Jesus' mighty name we are prayed. For in Jesus' mighty name we are prayed. By the way of announcement, firstly, thank you all for joining. God bless you. I can't wait to have you again next week. Yeah, it's going to be an awesome time, and I trust God. The one whom we serve, the one whom we've come to pray to, would also be here with us even before we gather. So don't miss next week, Tuesday by 11:30 p.m. Yeah, on Tuesday, 11:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. It's going to be an awesome time in God's presence. It's going to be an awesome time in God's presence. In the name of Jesus. Also, not to forget, this is another opportunity for you to join Young Minister Retreat 2026, the USA edition. This is a program meant for you, a program meant for me. It is a life transforming program. It's a program that I've started over 10 years in Nigeria now. So it coming to this nation is not a coincidence. It shows that God is prepared to set that fire in this nation. So I'm inviting you, call your friends, reach out to family, reach out to folks, reach out to everyone that needs to be part of this program. It's happening in Minnesota, July 9th to July 11th. It's going to be an awesome time in God's presence. I promise you. You don't want to miss it, and neither do you want to hear people give you an hint about what happened during the course of the program. So get your ticket down now. Check out the link on YMR USA to YMR USA on IG or YMR Global. Just to click on the link to register and then be part of us. Quite simple and easy. And guess what? We are on a search for 1,000 volunteers. 1,000 individuals who will take up the cross. 1,000 army that is going to take up the cross, be intentional about the race. And I am already part of the 1,000, and come join us, be part of us, be part of the 999 others that will be a volunteer in YMR USA in Minnesota 2026. And guess what? I'll be waiting. I'll be waiting for you. I will be waiting for you. God bless you. God bless you. God bless you. God bless you. Yes, I've told you all we are meeting again tomorrow and next week. Same time. Our God is present and our God is good. He's faithful and just. He will do that which He is sent to do. Oh, Father, we bless you. Thank you, Yeshua. Thank you, King of Kings. Blessed be the name of the Lord. For in Jesus' mighty name we are prayed. For in Jesus' mighty name we are prayed. Amen. 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 In Jesus' name. Oh, Father, we thank you, Lord. Thank you, Jesus. Thank you, Jesus. for every eyes that you have seen in this company, for every ears that you heard in this company, for every heart you could feel even at distance. Oh Father, we say thank you. Lord, we bless you in the name of Jesus. Oh, thank you, Father. Oh, thank you, Father. Oh, thank you, Father. Oh, we give you praise. Lord, we give you praise. Lord, we give you praise. Blessed be your name. Be upon the Embrosotorti, Ilande Prosute, in Kambi Kuzasiati. Oh, Father, we say thank you, Jesus. Father, we say thank you, Jesus. Blessed be the name of the Lord. For in Jesus' mighty name we are prayed. Amen, amen, amen in Jesus' name. Let's share the grace together. The grace of our Lord Jesus Christ, the love of God, and the communion of the Holy Spirit rest and abide with us now and forevermore. Amen. Surely God's goodness and mercy shall follow us all the days of our lives, and we shall dwell in God's presence from now till forevermore. Amen, amen, amen. Thank you all so much for joining. God bless you. And guess what? Keep doing amazing, keep being you, and I'll see you next week, same time, same platform. God bless you. Until then, keep being you. The Lord bless you in Jesus' name.